Welcome back, everyone. So, in this series, I'm going to show you how you can install the Visual Studio Code text editor. So, you can use any other editor apart from Visual Studio Code, such as Notepad. You can use Notepad to code websites, but in this tutorial, I'll be using Visual Studio Code. All right. So if you want to get the latest version of Visual Studio Code, you should come to this URL. So once you visit this URL, you'll be taken to this website where you install the Visual Studio Code installer. All right. So if you're on Mac, you can install this version. If you are on Linux, you can install these versions. Or if you're on Windows, both Windows 11 and 10, you can use this version. All right. So if you have downloaded the Visual Studio Code editor, let's get started. All right, so in this video, I'll show you how to build your first website. So the website we're going to build will display hello world. Are you excited? Let's get coding. All right, so if you have installed Visual Studio Code on your machine, the first thing we're going to do is create a new folder. So my folder, I'll call it YouTube. You can name your folder anything you want. So my folder, I'll name it YouTube. All right, so I'm going to open up VS Code. So when you click on the Windows bar on Windows, on other platforms such as Mac, you can just search for VS Code. Then you should see something like this, right? So here I'm going to click New Window. Okay, so I'm going to open my folder using VS Code. So that folder will contain all our files, all our HTML files. So all files we're going to create will be contained in that folder. All right, so I'll come to this option here, which says open folder. Okay, and I'm going to select the folder I want to open. All right, so my folder is saved on the desktop. What's the folder name? The folder name is YouTube. All right, select folder. Okay, all right, so if you can see here, I'm inside the folder called YouTube. So inside this folder now, I'm going to create a new file called index.html. Okay, so any HTML file you're going to create, the extension should be .html. So you can name it start.html, what.html. All right. Okay, so the first thing you have to do before you code any HTML website, it's to include the document type. So how do you do that? You just type an angle bracket, then an exclamation mark, doc type. So what is a doc type? The document type is an HTML document. Okay. After you do that, then we're going to type HTML. After typing HTML, we're going to type head, then title. Okay. So the title will be my first HTML website. Okay. Then I'm going to type a body. The body will contain an H1. So this H1 will be hello world. Okay, so let me explain the structure of the HTML page website. All right, so in the previous code, I wrote something similar to this, but I guess most of you might have gotten confused. Okay, so the first line of code I wrote was doc type HTML. What does this mean? So this tells the version of the HTML. So you should always include this doc type HTML. Okay. Then we proceed to the HTML element. Okay. So this HTML element is the root element of any HTML website. Okay. So the structure should be doc type HTML, then followed by HTML. Then we come to the head. Okay, the head tag. What does the head tag mean? So the head tag is used to contain page HTML metadata. Okay, what does that mean? So any websites where, for instance, you see On top, this ABC website. I'll show you that in a few minutes. That is inside the head. Okay. So inside the head, what goes inside the head? So we can include the page title inside the head. Okay. So the title elements simply signifies the title of the HTML page. Okay. Then we proceed to the body. So the body, that's where now all the content of the website goes. Images, audio, anything, text. So all those things go inside the body element. Okay. Then we have the H2 tag. Okay. So we'll cover tags in detail in the next video, in the next upload video. All right. But for now, let's just stick to the H2 tag or the H1 tag I used previously. All right, so the HTML heading tag, then we have the P tag, paragraph tag. Don't worry if you don't understand everything as at now. I will explain everything in detail. All right, so if you've written this code, exactly this code, let's now run this code on the browser. Okay, so when you come to your desktop or wherever you saved your folder, just enter that folder and then double click on this file. Okay, so when you double click on this file, you should see something similar to this called hello world. Okay, so this is our first website. So you can change these words according to your needs. All right, let me show you. So here, if we change hello guys and save it, let me go back to our browser and refresh. We will see hello guys. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.